Staying at the Lotus Inn.
Oh, okay. No, you sound good. So Jordan and I were looking through some new releases and we came across a particular band, and so, you know, we figured, why don't we?
No, really, that's the name of the band. Why don't we? Nah, but you guys have been requesting that we react to this album, and it's called The Good Times and the Bad Ones. I've heard of Why Don't We, but I've never listened to an album.
Me either. I am aware of them too, and so to see that they released a new album, you know, we just figured let's get into it. Let's get into some new music.
Now we are aware that the guys wrote and produced a lot, if not all of the albums, so that's something that I'm looking forward to because it's a personal touch.
We also have the lyrics up, that way we can get familiar with who's in the band and try to, you know, like figure out who they are by voice. So in case you catch us looking down, that's what we're looking at. So without further ado, let's get into the good times and the bad ones.
That's such a good introduction. Just be like, so let's go to the good times and the bad ones.
Well, no, that's not how I said it.
You don't
I said let's get into the good times and the bad ones.
Okay, but we're also gonna go through the good times and the bad ones because that's the name of the album.
Well, yes.
Caught in the moment, not even thinking twice. Everything's frozen. Nothing but you and I. Why do I love this feeling? Make me a promise. Tell me you'll stay with me. Baby, don't keep me guessing.
Ooh, Daniel.
Making me giving. Oh, baby.
Oh.
Around you, I feel it in my veins.
I like how each member so far has their own part. Like Zach had the chorus and killed that.
Yeah.
Jonah opened the song. Daniel, you know, led into the chorus, and now we got Corbin.
I like that.
This is cool. Everyone's getting their chance to shine.
Sweet surrender.
Oh, ad-libs.
I really like this chorus. And that Black Skinhead sample fits perfectly. Oh, and Jack. Oh, okay.
Making me. Hey! Break! Okay. It's stripped a little bit. Do you hear that?
Yes, I was gonna say the beat didn't come in as heavy, but that worked. Oh, that was a nice background note.
That's Jack, I'm guessing.
Maybe.
Who gave him permission to do that?
That was a good note.
That is one of the best openers to an album I've heard in a minute.
I was about to say.
Wow.
That like kept you on your toes. Like that was like.
But see, that's the thing.
That was a strong opener.
So the song is called Fallin, but it's in parentheses adrenaline. I like that you intentionally get an adrenaline rush from the beat. Black Skinhead, like,
it's the perfect amp.
In the beginning especially, like they begin it on a slower note, then you hear the snaps come in, and then the chorus comes in, and you hear some more claps come in. Like the adrenaline was building.
It's these add-ons that just build until you get to the chorus, and it's that, you know, big shebang. Damn, that was a good song.
I like the fact though that it's called Fallin because it's detailing, you know, falling in love. The beat makes you feel like your heart's racing. That's what I like. It's like
yes.
But they're translating that feeling of falling in love with the beat racing and your heart racing.
To adrenaline,
you can kind of feel that. This was in the way. Hey! And the beat slowed down.
I was gonna say, it's like, yeah, you kind of slowed down.
Hey!
I like that. I like that line. I like those video words. Is that a guitar?
Oh, hi-hats! This is a perfect blend.
Instrumental, yeah. This is very nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Whoever mixed that did an awesome job.
The instrumental, I think, is a highlight for me. It was a very beautiful instrumental.
The engineering, though, is what I love most about this. It was very mellow, in my opinion, the whole way through. So that's an interesting choice coming off of Fallin.
Fallin, yeah.
I don't know, it worked for the song being called Slow Down as well.
I like the message, you know, maybe just slow down on the relationship, maybe went a little too fast.
Interesting, because the first song was Fallin, and they were falling pretty quickly.
And now they're like, ooh, maybe we just need to slow down.
Fell too fast, you know?
Yeah, we took a shot at this, but maybe we're too wasted. I really like those play on words.
I like Californication. I'm interested in seeing where they're gonna go next on the album, because this is pretty early to start slowing things down. But I like the fact that they have this nice blend of a poppy sound, but also a rock vibe too.
Yes.
It kind of separates them from other groups. I enjoy that. Yeah.
I saw you moving on the dance floor.
Oh.
I caught you looking over me and my friends. I think we both know how this night's gonna end.
Oh.
You got me so nervous, think I need another drink.
I like this flow. I like this.
Baby, come with me. You look so perfect dancing next to me.
I noticed that they pay close attention to which singer is gonna sing next,
what.
Because I wouldn't say that they have totally different voices, but they all have this little thing about each that is different.
Unique.
Very careful placement.
Never want this night to
Oh.
Oh, I like that.
I like that switch.
We played it over and over again. We've had a few good nights and a couple of bad ones. A few
Not the good and the bad. Okay.
Hey, I told you we were gonna be going through the good and the
No,
bad.
I know that.
You look so perfect dancing next to me.
Okay, so you hear the voices, right? It's like Daniel came in with a bit of a
raspiness,
lower tone, and Corbin's carrying that, so it's almost like we entered a new half of the song. This is so smart.
Yeah, interesting. I like that.
Where's more go?
Yeah, right?
Baby, we can turn back time. Tomorrow we can press rewind.
Oh, I like that.
The rewind. If there's one thing y'all need to know about me, I love details.
Yeah. Wow, the beat cut out nice.
Oh, I like that little wind sound.
Oh, I like that.
Going out.
I like that. That was a good song.
Yeah.
I genuinely enjoyed Lotus Inn. I think, like Jordan said, the highlights were the way each band member's voice
was carefully placed.
Flowed into the next one.
You know what I appreciate about it and its placement though? It's the fact that it both has remnants of Fallin and Slow Down. So with Slow Down kind of slowing down the album a little bit in the beginning, you get the best of both worlds with Lotus Inn, because it's a bit rock, but the verses are a little poppy, so I like that.
Yeah, I like the message too. I think it's definitely just taking the night to themselves and just doing what they want and just enjoying. I think it's a pure song.
I think it's staying in the moment. You meet somebody and you don't want it to end. It's pretty clear.
Yeah.
But what I'm enjoying most about them is their sound.
Yeah.
Like
it's a
I like
good
the sound.
blend
It's a great blend.
Pop and rock. I think they are doing it very well.
Staying at the Lotus Inn.
Oh, okay. No, you sound good.
Where do I start? All these thoughts inside my head colliding at, but it's beating uncontrollably. I can't hear what it's telling me this time.
Oh, I like that.
We're dancing on the edge of anxiety's ledge.
That's a line.
Wow, that's nice.
That's a line, y'all.
I like the way he sang that as well. That was nice.
Dancing on the edge of anxiety's ledge.
That was nice.
Very descriptive wording.
We're walking on a road of worry and the home.
Wow, yeah, very descriptive.
Take me somewhere I can be.
Okay, Jack.
I am free, afraid I'll be myself. So why do I try?
Nice.
Try to find my validation in what everybody's saying. Anxiety's legend, I might fall again.
Harmonies.
I might fall.
Oh yeah, yeah, I hear that.
I'll fall. Take some. I can't be myself. Oh. We're dancing on the end. I might fall again. I might fall.
Oh, that was pretty. Well, I like that. Just
Wow, it's like a big haul.
yeah.
You could tell that they were proud of that anxiety line because they used it again at the end, and I don't blame them.
Lyrically, that was incredible. We're walking on a rope of worry. It's like they painted the image so well that you felt that. So we were reading that it was written by Daniel about Jack's experiences with anxiety. I find that to be really touching.
It is touching.
It's one thing to be in a band, because sometimes you have to
Get along for the sake of it.
Yeah, get along for the sake of it. But it's nice to think that a bandmate sat back, observed what another bandmate was going through, and put it to what they know best, music.
Right.
I would be so honored. Like, I wouldn't even know how to... And then they gave Jack the chorus,
Which is the main part of the
which is
song.
the main part of the song.
I love their choice for it to be acoustic because it
Yeah.
gave every member a chance to kind of break down in a way and
Yeah.
be vulnerable.
I like that they're getting this real so soon on the album.
Yeah, and highlighting the bad times in a way.
Exactly.
And
So,
but it also has this hopeful undertone as well that I enjoyed.
I wrote another love song, baby, about you.
like that.
Like this song.
woo!
That was a little yodel.
He's out
This
of
might be one of my favorites.
It just started.
Okay, but I can tell.
Working.
Ooh!
Lately I've been working on myself. Never been the type to ask for help.
Be myself.
Coming
working
off
on
of,
myself.
yeah, I was about to
Oh,
say,
I was about to
be
say,
myself coming off. That's
Yeah,
nice.
that
That's
was
nice.
nice.
Also, coming off the acoustic vibe, they're amping it back up a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah,
So they
give it
give
a
you a
little
chance
more
to
instrumental.
feel that.
Call me and kiss me in the rain, and I felt I will find out my inspiration. I wrote another love song, baby, about you.
Nice.
Wanna see the whole damn world with you, baby. You're driving me crazy.
Nice.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Come on, Tango. What the hell is this? What the hell is you doing?
Find all my inspiration thinking about you. I wrote another love song, baby.
Oh, shit, I did.
Every second without you,
I like that
it goes
song.
like this.
Okay.
Oh, cut that.
Oh, it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah. I wanna see the whole damn world with you, baby. It feels like
A little bit of a switch up.
Ooh.
Wow, I like the way they ended that song.
So, like I predicted, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that was good.
This was it was laid back, but it was hype at the same time. Like, it's kind of in between
it. Like,
there.
it was, yeah, it had this in between where it was like, we kind of chilled for a moment sometimes,
Right.
and then like picked it right back up. So
Nicely.
I think everybody's vocals on this was fantastic.
Same. With Daniel and Zach. I was hoping for a little bit more of a stretch on the vocals on the oh, it goes like this, yeah, it goes like yeah part. Like I was hoping he would hold it,
maybe
and I
hold it.
wanted that last chorus to be
So,
a bit bigger.
Bigger, yes, I did. I was expecting it because it seemed like a bit of a build-up.
Obviously, it was different because they changed the key and it was two of them singing. But I don't know. I think something in the beat. I was hoping for a bit of a beat switch.
Okay,
you know?
yeah, I agree.
My favorite line is, "I've written one for every second without you."
Yeah, I kept singing that. I did like that.
I can't even hide it. I haven't stopped thinking about your lips. It's been too long, I'm missing your kiss. Yeah, you.
I saw that he was gonna do that with his voice.
Tears and slamming doors, I'm falling down on the floor, begging, begging, please.
Wow, that was nice.
I walked away when you came to stay.
Oh, did you hear the quiver in his voice?
Yeah.
Now everything's great. I'm so sorry. I know that's not enough, but I can't believe that I thought I could ever live without you. Without you. You don't want me no more. I never heard like this before. Now every day it rains, and I'm the one to blame. Now everything's great.
Who's that? Daniel.
Tears and slamming doors.
Oh,
Nice.
I like when they do that. That sounds good.
Now every day it rains. I walked away, and you came to stay. Now everything's great.
Ooh, piano out.
That would have been a beautiful album closer.
Well, the last song is called Stay.
I know.
Rhymes
so
was
I'm
great.
like-
Maybe we'll get something
Yeah, maybe
similar.
we'll get something similar.
I like the orchestra touch. That
Yes,
was definitely a ballad.
I was gonna say that's a ballad.
I liked the imagery.
Tears and slamming doors, I'm falling to the floor, like.
Yeah, begging, and then even the way that begging was delivered.
And please, it please sounded like
Yeah.
this legitimate like
Cry.
plead, like
Yeah.
this cry out, you know. I take it as regret for letting the loved one like slip through your hands.
Yeah, they took accountability in this song for the part that they played,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's very tough to be like,
to do that. Yeah.
that was my fault.
Great as a highlight for me. That was very nice.
Sometimes I can't tell though. They have distinct voices, yes, but sometimes like it's hard to tell who's singing when. So like with the pre-chorus, Corbin and Zach both got a chance to sing that, but they both sounded great and almost similar. So
Yeah, I didn't realize it was
I gotta give credit where it's due.
Dude, and the voices sounded incredible. Wow, I really like Jack on the chorus. He did an incredible
Same.
job.
Oh,
I like that.
She said I really miss the old you.
okay.
Without someone better. I really miss the old me. Maybe it was better.
Nice beat.
But I realized you'll be okay, and I'll be right. If I said it down, I know I shouldn't say that. I still care, but I still care.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Even when you're moving on, I hope you know that I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you.
Thank
I was
you.
hoping for a bit of a
I'm
big
gonna
break.
beat.
I'll be there for you.
this has sort of EDM.
Yes, I was gonna say this
Influences.
is very much EDM.
Love
but
EDM.
wow, that's nice.
I really gotta ask myself. Finally, you were good for me then. Why don't I put you back right now? I'm in the palm of your hand and you don't give a damn. Was it easy to let me go?
Nice.
There's nothing I'm saying that's gonna change this.
I like that. Nothing I'm saying is gonna change. So I like Daniel and Corbin on the chorus, but I like how they continue with them and just add Jack in the next verse. So it keeps that same sound. That was cool.
And here they've added Zach.
Yeah.
And I'll be alright. I still care, but I still care. And even when you're moving on, I hope you know I'll be there for you.
Okay.
I'll be there for you.
A bit stronger here. Nice.
I might have been the end of that.
That was a good song.
That was a very good
nice
song.
I think that this one really just strikes me as being about unconditional love.
It takes a grown person to know that maybe you didn't work out in a relationship romantically, but that I'm still here for you.
You can still appreciate that person.
Yeah.
It's also without being too invasive either. What I really like though is the sequencing of this song coming after Gray. In the beginning, she said, "I really miss the old you." Then they start to question, was the old me better than who I am now? In a way, blaming the breakup on him.
Right.
Which is basically the same thing he was doing in Gray.
And Gray saying
so
that
he's
ever
saying,
since you left.
Exactly. I know we're done.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to be there for you. And I own up to my part that I played, but I'm still going to be there for you. And that's why it's unconditional love.
If that's the sequencing, that was very well done. Because that's nice. That storyline flows.
Right. But I realized I'm doing fine. You'll be okay and I'll be alright. So while Gray was a little bit more sad and melancholy, For You's a little bit more hopeful, but mature. I feel like one thing that the industry's been missing for a while is that domination of dance music. 2012 was really big.
You know that was
for EDM.
Yeah.
And growing up on that, you know, there's a part of me that always enjoys that.
Yeah.
So that was a nice touch to the album.
Oh, she talks so sweet, like sugar, like candy. It makes me want to be the best man that I can be. And she got the dimples.
Okay, this song.
That's nice. Less stress more.
I don't like when artists know what I like.
Hey.
Then they do it, and they make me feel a way.
Yeah.
This feels like swing music.
Like swing music?
Yeah, like. Okay. Okay. You know Teen Beach Movie?
Yeah.
No, like West Side Story a little bit.
Yeah, almost.
I'm in for it.
Hold on.
I'm a dope man, she's a promise of views. Hell, I know that we're bad for each other. Tuck me under.
What? I like that.
We did it for the hell. We did it for the good times and the bad.
We did it for the good times and the bad ones. Okay.
And in Fallin, they say, let's just fall for the hell of it. We did it for the hell of it. Well, I like this. I like this.
Connection?
Once you light a fire, it's gonna burn. I'll be here to keep it simple. To say how you play, won't let you know. I need your love tonight. I need your love. Baby, in the moment we all think we know. But when it's too late, all the answers are.
Ooh, a darker
I
tone.
like this.
Dive in some selfish pride. Live our love story on his side. We didn't think about what shit might happen. But once you light a fire, it's gonna burn. I'll be okay as long as you want. You'll always stay night. I need your love to stranded on a night they can't escape. Baby, you're an angel. You did nothing wrong.
Oh, I like his layering.
Give me help. You've been giving me help. I need your love tonight. I'll be okay as long as you want.
Okay.
Oh, we got the note.
They gave me my note. Okay.
I need your
I love the guitar. We can mix up the kick.
Shit, yeah, that sounds sick.
Showed it. I feel like this song right here is one of the songs on the album where they sound their best. Each mate got to really, you know, show the hell out. Like they really
truly.
killed this track. This is my favorite.
And listening to it, I want to say this is where they got the inspiration for the album title, because it's the only time
Let's find out.
so far they said for the good times and the bad ones where that is legitimately the name of the album. Yeah, I also noticed it was a little more explicit than the other ones, but I think it works. So this almost serves as like a title track.
I was gonna say that.
You know
This
what I mean?
feels like a title track because not all the time do you need one to literally be called the good times and the bad ones. Sometimes you just have to mention it. I put this in the same sequence as Gray and For You. Even though I don't feel like they're talking about the same girl, but it's on that same line of just looking forward. Not moving on.
No,
Moving
yeah,
on.
not
Not
necessarily
moving on.
moving on,
But moving forward. Are they saying, I'll be okay just to keep it simple, in the sense of just like, without talking too much about it, I'll just saying I'll be okay? Or are they saying, I'll be okay to keep it simple, to keep this simple?
Yeah, I'll be
and
okay.
not complicate things.
Yes, I take it as both. As in, like, I don't want to talk too much, so we're just gonna give you a surface answer. I'll be okay.
Okay, you explained that way better than I did.
They'll be like, okay, I'll be okay. To keep it simple.
To not complicate things.
I'll claim that I'm okay. Things. And I'm not going to tell you that I yearn for you tonight because that's going to screw everything up and technically screw what they're working on in the sense of moving forward.
But yeah, this was very swing-tastic.
We'll keep it on the ground right there next to my clothes. Do what you want to me, nobody gotta know. Oh baby, pay attention, listen to my voice. Pick a position, baby, I'll give you the joy.
Okay.
The way you look at me when you're on your knees, girl, let me see those eyes. Oh.
Okay. I did not expect that topic on this album.
Me either. But it's the good times.
It's the good times.
It's the good times.
Just what I like.
I gotta say though, I like the vibe of this track. He said,
How the hell does that work?
He said, I grab your shoulders, flip you over, you know where I'm going.
Oh, to the back.
Either to the back or down under.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
get a little
Yeah.
freaky dicky.
It's very different.
Ominous.
Yeah,
like,
a little bit of a haunting.
And starting it off with Heath Ledger, that was like dark.
I'm gonna make you feel so damn crazy.
Little more pop vibe.
Yeah.
That.
Ooh. Oh shit.
Wait, that was into the next track?
That flowed into the next track. Okay, alright, let's talk about Look At Me. I think what was needed on this album was one sexually mature song, and they gave it. And they delivered that at 1 minute and 57 seconds.
Which was just enough. It was like a little tease. Which could be intentional. I like that every member got to show that side of themselves.
Yeah, show that side of themselves. I think that's important. It's a good length, but I'm mad because it was such a good song.
It could have been
so
longer.
short.
Yeah, it could have been longer.
It could have been longer. At least a good 2 minute and 50 second something song.
Yeah, little interlude though. I'm interested in seeing how it flows into Stay though.
Yeah, I need to listen to it flowing in because that was perfect. Perfect.
Stay one more night. Why do all the seasons change over time? I just wish things could be like they used to, but they never will. Now I see right through you. Baby, I'd be lying if I didn't say I wish you stayed.
I am alone in the world. I like that. Ooh. You hear that? Wow. That was interesting.
It kind of felt like a closing song. Like, after everything we've been through, after everything I discussed, bottom line is, I still miss you.
But see, the thing is that I take from the song is it's not necessarily just saying I miss you. It's I miss that version of you. I just wish things could be like they used to, but they never will. Now I see right through you. See, that wish you could tell me all the ways that I miss you. It's almost like I wish you could tell me by showing me. Obviously you could say, yeah, it's a song about missing somebody, but I feel like it's closer to missing that version of them because they're highlighting a lot of things that, like, baby, I don't know you anymore.
Right.
So I miss that older version of you, who I first met. Oh.
The album ended on a little bit of an upbeat note.
It was almost hip hop trap infused.
A little bit with the instrumental.
That was an
for
interesting
sure,
choice.
Sure.
I liked it though. That
Me
was
too.
good. I know we were hoping that the album would end similar to how Grey sounded.
But I think
But if
I
that
appreciate-
happened, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a little, no, I appreciate Stay and I appreciate the placement. I think it was the perfect ending song because I can't see where that would have fallen.
I think
In the track list?
I could have seen myself moving Stay up a bit higher in the track list.
Okay.
Would it have worked with sequencing? I don't know.
Yeah.
But as for sound, Grey would have been a beautiful closer. I think Stay could have gone higher in the track list, but I do like the fact that with Look At Me and Stay, they have this darker feel
Yes.
to them, so
Yes.
they complement each other. When it came to Stay, it felt like it was a to be continued moment. The way that it ended,
Okay.
it's almost like they have more to say. So, why don't we? I am pleasantly surprised.
Me too.
I expected a pop rock sounding album. That's what I got. When it comes to this group, I noticed something about them.
What's
they
that?
have a bit of an underground sound. It's not totally mainstream. I know that they have a pretty strong fan base, but
Yeah.
I think what I like about them though is that there is something that separates them from the mainstream.
For sure, I think they have a very distinct sound, and although I see that they have versatility and a lot more potential to
Yeah.
be versatile, they still stick to what sounds best for them.
Right, and obviously we haven't heard their other albums, so there could be a difference
yeah,
in sound,
sure.
but I like the sound for them.
Yes, I think the sound
And
fits them.
with them writing and producing a lot of it.
Oh, that's even
if
more
not
impressive.
all of it.
That's more impressive. I think that's when I can truly look at a band or an individual singer and be like, you are
An
a
artist.
true artist, because you take that title of singer-songwriter and you give it real meaning.
Exactly.
It was a very cohesive body of work. That's what I've noticed. With 2020 and the beginning of this year,
Mm-hmm.
music-wise, it's all been very cohesive. When you have a boy band, some members can easily get lost. It's very
Yeah.
possible.
I
Not
think that
here.
happened here.
Not here. Each member stood out. So let me see if I remember the names. Quiz me.
How am I quiz you?
I don't know. Jack, Corbin, Jonah, Daniel. Shit. Zach.
I feel like in some ways though, I got to know all of them. How they deliver the lines vocally is how you can get to know how they relate to that song,
I was
which
gonna
in
say,
turn
or
helps
the-
you get to know them.
Exactly. Or the verse that they were given or
the
wrote.
part that they took in it,
To
yes.
see how they relate to that certain topic. So I think that's really important to it. It gives each member a bit of individuality.
Yes, but yeah, I think my biggest observation is that they are a little more underground sounding, which I
Yeah,
enjoy.
which is cool.
It was refreshing because the first thing that you'd expect is another boy band,
Yeah.
more pop, more love songs.
Direction.
Nah, they
Yeah.
they gave something. They brought something different to the table. As always, we'd love to know your opinions. Go ahead and comment them down below. Give us your top. Why'd you do it? Why'd you do that? You didn't even know if I was gonna say top.
I don't know.
Maybe I was gonna say top 4. You just assumed. Matter of fact, give me top 5. If you enjoyed watching us react, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications. That way you know when we upload, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.